La la la, whoopity doo, it's Jug 82's review. Well, today I was asked by one of my subscribers, Gorgeous85, to review a system I showed on a recent video, the PowerZone 2012. PowerZone 2012. It sounds kind of like an exercise equipment. So I guess you can work out with this thing. So, without further ado, let's get this review going. Well, first looking at this system, we can see it is a fucking penguin with a nice little beak. Yeah, look at it. This right here is the infrared sensor for the controllers, because the controllers are wireless, and these feet do absolutely nothing but, I guess, make it stand. Now, let's take a look at the side. On the side, we have a controller port, actually, for the hookup of the gun, because this actually has a gun, so you can play Duck Hunt and all of that. We'll get more to the gun later. On the back, we have the connection to play NES games. Yes, this plays NES games. Or does it? At the bottom, we have a video and an audio port. Of course, mono. And a power adapter. So, I know what you guys are saying. Well, that's enough. That's enough. And by the way, the beak itself is for the power. You just close eyes. It's weird. This thing doesn't blow up in my hand. Because it's not hooked up to anything! Here we have this right here. This is the controller itself. And before you say PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, yeah, it's made pretty much just like it, except for the fact that it has this big infrared thing on it. The actual control buttons are very flimsy. It seems like at any moment it will break. Of course, we have these blank spots where analogs would be on the PlayStation. We have the reset button, select and start. On this side, we have the, of course, face buttons, and of course they redid them different, but the colors are the same, which is kind of weird, because you know the triangle is here, O is here, but they have the ABC set up. The top of the controller itself doesn't have any buttons except for this little switch, which is a power on, power off switch, because this controller eats up every battery you have in the house, and you will be every time. Very, very light controller also. So we have the, of course, system hooked up now, so let's power it on and see the power of the PowerZone 2012. Oh yeah. What the hell? So here we are, the 111 in one games. Now, as you can see through the list, there's a bunch of games on here, but I'm going to tell you something about this system really quick. There are a bunch of repeats on this game, on this penguin, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of creepy when I look at this thing right now as I'm looking at it with the red eyes. Yeah. But, like, you have games like Contra 2, a game I don't actually own, but I can actually play it here. And actually on Contra 2 they give you so many different options. They even have 30 lives. You can have 30 lives. They have 30 lives with the spray gun. You know, you have a bunch of different options you can do on here. The gameplay of these games plays pretty decent. Let's see. Now, another thing about this system to be known to anybody who gets it or somehow sees it somewhere, you will not be able to really be able to just be anywhere to play this game or play any games whatsoever, because the actual got killed, but I got 100 billion lives now. But you won't be able to actually just be anywhere in your room, because the the light or on the actual infrared is terrible. You're going to have to pretty much have this thing facing wherever you're going to have it facing, because you're going to be really screwed. And I'm just fucking sucking right now, but enough of that one. Let's go and go to another one. By the way, to reset, go to back to the main menu. On the controller itself, there's a reset button in the middle. Now, let's see. Street Fighter. They also have a bunch of games that were, of course, never released for the original NES. And this is Street Fighter. I'm not going to be able to show you all the games on here, guys, but it's kind of giving you an example. Ryu, I'll get Ryu. There you go, crap. We got Ryu versus Ryu. It's a decent port, though, of how they got it on here. But I remember seeing this on a website, Virtual NES, and I remember that this is a game that was created. Be honest with you, this is a terrible version of Street Fighter 2, if I've ever seen one, because the hit detection is really messed up. The game is very laggy, and unless you really want to get your ass kicked, and this is like the first fight, so don't really expect to play too much of this. You can then also go for some of the specials, like are you kicking? I just got my ass whipped. Okay, let's get out of that. And then we have Harry Potter. Yeah, because everybody remember Harry Potter came out on the original NES back in the day. The actual graphics on here look pretty decent also. It's kind of like a shooter. You're Harry Potter flying on a broom. And I believe this is probably not actually a Harry Potter game. It might be a game that they had. Okay, got killed. But I believe it's a game that they had, and they just say, hey, let's throw the Harry Potter name on there. Another reason to entice. Like I said, I got this game system in the mall. And it's just crazy. Die. What is that, like a dog or some shit? But yeah, you get the idea. It moves real slow. It's very sluggish. And the direction pad on here is really tremendously broken, because I'm afraid if I move it any further, I will maybe break the controller itself. Yeah, but that's getting annoying. But we do have good old Super Mario Brothers. It's not actually called Super Mario Brothers. It actually has some shelf guy, and it says 2 on it. But yeah, it's Super Mario Brothers though. You can tell the sound has been speeded up a little bit. Yeah, good old Super Mario Brothers. But like I say, it's 111, or is it 111? Because believe it or not, let me show you guys something. If I go, I don't know, let's say to Mario Bros. What? But it's different because we start on level 2. Yeah, start on level 2. Yeah, that's amazing. But wait a minute, there's more. See, we got Mario Bros, right? Let's see what else we got here. And it's not just Mario Brothers, it's a couple other games too, like Adventure Island, Devil World. Let's see what this is. Oh. Okay, this looks like I'm gonna drag it and got a cross. And I've never played this game. This looks weird, and I'm already confused what the hell I supposed. Get the crosses. Okay, go around and shoot fire, or don't. The eyeballs just go straight through me. Do I actually hit? Okay, got get another cross. Okay, let's go. And the thing also is they start you right back at the beginning. They have a bunch of good games in here. 1942 is pretty good. Little Mario, let's see what this is. Because Little Mario, you know, it's got to be Mr. Mary. Oh, it's Mario, bro. Okay, yeah. I guess they couldn't just actually have you play. I guess, you know, I don't know. It's so weird and stuff. It's like so crazy. Oh, and I already got killed. Man, I was doing good, man. Let's see. Give me my coins. Give me my coins. Give me coins. Oh, you dirty. These guys are dirty. Oh! The controls are kind of flimsy also to me. It just doesn't feel like I'm playing with the NES controller. It feels like I'm just playing with a generic PlayStation 3. And like I say, the weight of this controller too, guys, it's so just cheap. It just feels, it doesn't have any weight to it. Even with the batteries in it, it doesn't have that much weight to it. So let's get out of that. We got Teenage Turtles, which is actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Fighter. So, you know, it's not actually, tournament fighter, yeah, something like that. Wait! We're on a generic system, babe, like a penguin. We must go find turkeys and rape little baby turkeys. Let's play story. I mean, I could probably do a whole bunch of different reviews of these different games. And that's another thing I found out. Depending on what kind of game you play, guys, you'll be playing a certain game, and then all of a sudden it'll just do some weird resetting and shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Damn, I'm already getting my ass handed to me. Come on, nigga. Come on, mama. Oh! Okay, just get it. Oh, shit. Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, here's the Adventure Island here. I've never actually owned this game, but it's really fun. You get these as like a little health, and then you hit the eggs, and oh crap, I definitely need that. Knock some of them out there. And you gotta avoid the little boulder looking things also. Really fun game. I mean, the system itself, if you don't have an NES, you will have lots of fun playing this little skateboard. But if you have NES, or you're in the ability if you have the ability, put it like that, to get an NES, just get an NES, and you can find games on eBay. You can find games at pawn shops. You can find you some NES games. Trust me, it's not really worth getting this because, first of all, there are too many games on here. Like Adventure Island, there's like 5 different versions of the same game, and I don't mean versions. I just mean they're the same fucking game. They just have different titles on it and stuff. But yeah. Let's see, do one more game? Let's see, one more game. Let's do one more. Yeah, fool, this is my gun, fool. Yeah, fool. Well, this is the gun itself. I'm gonna pretty much just say the gun is pretty accurate toward the TV. But this right here is unacceptable. It's like the cord is really not there. It's really that small. I can put it in and kind of give you guys an idea of what I mean. Okay. Now, if we just pan out just a little bit. Okay. There's the cord to the gun. As you can see, that's not enough where you can sit back and chill out, because the little pull, and you're gonna pull that whole little thing over, and you can use it toward the TV itself. But yeah, it's accurate as fuck though. I mean, you can actually shoot stuff with it, but it's, let me see if I can. I'm not good. This is gonna actually show. Let's see. Live TV, people. But let's see what game we can get real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta aim it toward the. Yeah, it's a tough job, man. But let's try Wild Gunman. So got Wild Gunman playing here. it's very accurate though. The gun itself. But once again, if you're sitting down somewhere, the cord is not going to be long enough. Let's see if I can pop a cap in here there. Yeah, but that's the gun itself, you know. Brace yourself, fool. Well, this has been the review of the Penguin. And yeah, for any parent wanting to get them this shit. Oh yeah, by the way, the amazing back that plays NES games, it doesn't. If you saw my other video, you already know. But yeah, if you hit this power button, it's not hooked up to any game. Thought that damn light was gonna come back on again. So this thing is very dangerous. Also, it's probably a nuclear accelerator or something on my back. Anyway, yeah, this is my review of the PowerZone 2012. Should you get it? Once again, it's an up in the air decision for yourself. If you don't have an NES or have the ability to get it to one, and you see, and like I say, it's not necessary. This is a bunch of family clones that are around, and they might not look like a nice little cute penguin. Look at the cute, look at the cute penguin with the cute face. But yeah, if you see one, try it. I mean, you might like it. I only paid $50 for it, but like I say, I thought it was more than what it was. And when you expect stuff to have more than what it has, you're gonna get shorthanded every fucking time. But yeah, this has been a review of the PowerZone 2012. This is Jughead82 signing off.